Hello and welcome back to the Satoshi Society YouTube channel. My name is AJ, one of the co-hosts here, and I thought I'd just come on here quickly and bring to you my next trade setup. So my next trade, I am looking for a potential long position. We are forming some patterns, and we have actually broken out of a pattern that is bullish. So yeah, I am looking for this bullish trade, and we'll get straight on into this video, and I will show you what I'm looking at. But before we get into this video, please make sure you smash that like button. I do really appreciate it, and it does really help me out, and I can continue to bring this content out for you as well. So getting straight on into the charts, then taking a look at Bitcoin on the 15 minutes. Now I know a lot is going on, just bear with me. It's all very useful. They're all very useful tools for this potential trade setup. So what I'm looking at here is we do have this descending triangle right here. So what we can see is the resistance, lots of resistance up at the top here. Just get rid of that magnet. And you can see we have actually broken towards the upside. Unfortunately, we aren't seeing the volume of this breakout just yet. So because we're not seeing the volume, as you can see down here, we have just seen the volume decreasing over the course of the time that we have been in this triangle. Now that is what we are to expect. We are to expect volume decrease in these triangle patterns, like the descending, ascending, symmetrical, and even channels, which we'll get onto in a moment as well. We want to see the volume decreasing. That's what we want to see. But when we do see the breakout like we have here, we want to see a nice increase in volume. We haven't yet seen that increase in volume, so I'm not going long just yet. Because we haven't seen the decrease in the massive spike in volume as of yet, what I'm now waiting for is I'm waiting for a retest and then a nice bounce. Once we get that nice bounce, then I will enter that long position. Hello, Mr. New Creation. Nice to see you back again. But yeah, we haven't seen that. We haven't seen that spike in volume. So I am not long yet. I'm waiting for that retest, and then I want to get that bounce off of that this new support level here, previous resistance. So as you can see as well, support down here, very, very well respected. Now, because we haven't seen that spike in volume, there is that possibility that we could see this as a fake out. Okay, we could see the price come back down and break below this previous resistance now support level, and that will confirm that fake out. So this is why I am looking for the retest and then the bounce before even thinking about entering a trade. Now, you could enter a trade at the break here with low volume, but if I were to do that, I would enter it with a very small amount of capital. I would enter very, very lightly. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait for that retest and then that bounce before entering in. Then once we do that, we do want to reclaim this value area low. So as you can see right here, this is the value area low. We want to reclaim that as well for more confirmation. And that also lines up perfectly with this golden pocket right here. So we want to reclaim that golden pocket as well, because that's going to act as resistance. As you can see right here, it is acting as a bit of resistance. So that that Fibonacci retracement was taken from this swing high to the swing low here, to the bottom of this range that we are in on the 15-minute chart. Now, this is acting as resistance, as I said, so we want to get a confirmed retest of this previous resistance, now support, get a nice bounce off this level, and then come up and reclaim that value area low, which is this blue line here, which is in perfect confluence with that 0.618, which is the golden pocket between that 0.618 and that 0.66. Then we want to come back down and retest it as support potentially, and then get that nice bounce. Once we get that nice bounce, we can come up to the price target at the very top of the move, which is all the way up here. The approximate price target is 19,933. If we do get this confirmed bounce off of this now support level, and then we do reclaim these levels here. So that's what I would be looking at. Now, this is only in the short term. This is only a very, very small trade, but I'm looking at this as a longer term long as well, because if we zoom out to the 30-minute, we can also see another pattern forming as well. Now, just to make you aware, I have informed you with a lot of this over on Twitter, so make sure you follow the link in the description. It will take you over to Twitter, and make sure you click that follow button and press that bell notification as well, so you are notified when we post. But going back to the charts, what I am looking at here as well is actually a falling parallel channel. So what we can see here, if I can get rid of that. So what we can see here is that we are forming this descending parallel channel. As you can see right here, we've got lots and lots of tests of that resistance level at the top, which is what we want to see. We've got the tests of the support right here, and we are just finding it hard. Well, we have been finding it hard to get above this mid-range here. This mid-range has acted as previous support and previous support as well back here. The mid-range of these channels do tend to act as support and resistance, so that's why it has taken a while for us to try and get that push above. And this break of this triangle, this descending triangle on the 15-minute, could be what gets us that nice big move above this resistance level here, and hopefully pushes up us higher to that price target at around 19,930. Now, if we get that confirmed retest, we get that confirmed bounce, and then we break the golden pocket and we reclaim that value area low, which is this here, this level here, then what we can be talking about is that price target potentially being hit at 19,930. If we do reclaim that, if we do get that price target at 19,930, then the likelihood of it is that we could come up to the top of the resistance at this parallel channel here, this descending parallel channel, at approximately $19,980. If we can come up to there, then we can start talking about the break towards the upside. Now, descending channels like this, they are actually bullish patterns, and we can also see that the volume is decreasing as well. That's exactly what we want to see. We want to see that volume decreasing within this channel, and that's exactly what we are seeing. So if we get the confirmed break towards the upside on the 15-minute chart of this descending triangle, and we do get that price target hit at $19,300, then the likelihood of it is that we are going to be retesting this resistance at the top of the channel. Now, if we can do that and get that break towards the upside, then we can start talking about higher price targets, potentially all the way back up to this swing high at $20,500 approximately, but only if we get the break towards the upside. Of course, we need to get that break towards the upside, and we need confirmation as well. So the first confirmation that I'm looking at is that descending volume. The descending volume, as I said, is exactly what we want to see within this parallel channel, within this descending channel. Then we want to get the break towards the upside, either with volume. If we don't get the volume towards a breakout, then we want to look for a retest. If we get the retest and then the confirmed bounce, then we can start looking at a long position. But we do have resistance at this golden pocket here, which also lines up perfectly with the point of control of this range that we have been in on this 30-minute chart since sort of the 13th of September. We've been in this range. So the point of control and the golden pocket are lining up perfectly, giving us confluence of a very strong resistance level. So if we did break towards the upside of this descending channel here, and we got the confirmed break towards the upside, so either nice volume or we got the retest and a nice bounce, then I would be looking at this level as very strong resistance, and I would potentially take slight profits, move that stop loss up to the entry point, and then I'll just wait and see what happens to that trade, because obviously this is going to be a lot of resistance, but there is that possibility we could break above it. So if we broke above it, used it as support, get a nice bounce, then we could come up to this value area high back here. As you can see, it's been previous resistance here. So I'll be looking at taking some profits there as well. And then the final profit taking would be at the very top of the channel here as well. But what I would do is I would not take 100% of the profits out. I would, as I said earlier, have that stop loss at the break even at the entry point, and then I would leave a little bit left in the trade to just wait and see if we can run even higher. Because what we are seeing, if we do zoom out a little bit, we can see that we are forming this sort of Bart Simpson pattern. Now we're finding it very, very hard to break below the lows. And we aren't seeming to get that next move towards the downside. If we do get that break towards the upside and we come up to this previous high here, which would be the price target of the breakout of the falling wedge, then we break above that, then we can start talking about this potential inverse Bart Simpson pattern playing out. So the price could come back up to this target at around $20,500 to be approximate. If we do break that, then we could see the price come up back to this previous resistance up here, which if you remember, I told you I was entering a short at this level because it was major resistance, and it had a lot of confluence with it as well. So zooming out, let's have a look at the 4 hour. Let's go for the 4 hour. So yeah, I gave you this trade as well back on the 13th of September. I told you I was going short here because we had a major resistance and there was that golden pocket, which was going to act as major resistance. I entered that short, and obviously we saw that short play out very nicely. But again, if we do come up to this level, this is going to act as very strong resistance. And I would be looking to short this area at between 22,600 and sort of 23,000. I'd be looking to short that area again as well. So if we were to get that break towards the upside of this parallel channel, then I'd be looking at the price coming back to this high here. If we break that high, then we can start talking about this potential Bart Simpson pattern playing out. And then we could come all the way back up to this resistance, where I would then be looking at another short position back down to these lows and maybe even lower than that as well. So again, we want to just be waiting for that confirmation on the 15-minute time frame. So as you can actually see here, we have sort of claims that's value area low, and we have claims that's golden pocket as well, but we want to get a nice bounce off of that. As of right now, we aren't seeing that bounce. We could potentially see that bounce, but if we don't see that bounce off that level, if we did see the bounce off the level, I would go long. But if we don't see the bounce off that level, we're most likely going to come back down, retest this previous resistance as support. If we get that confirmed bounce off of the support, then I would go long, and only then I would go long. So just waiting for that confirmation as of right now. Of course, I will always keep you updated on Twitter as well. So make sure you head over to Twitter, give us a follow there. This is a Twitter account as well. Turn that bell notification on so you are always notified when I am posting, and make sure you subscribe as well and smash that like button. We really do appreciate that, and turn the bell notification on so you know when I'm going live at unexpected times like this as well. Just to say hello to everyone. Hello Esteban, hello mates. Akeshi, hello, nice to see you. What's Esteban said? To tell you the truth, I'm only going to short this bad boy for a while. My next limit order for a short is at $20,045 at that resistance. Yeah. So yeah, for the bigger time frames, yes, the idea is to be shorting. That is what we are doing. I'm going long, or potentially going long, if we get the confirmation, only because this is a shorter time frame. I'm only looking at shorter time frames and trading the shorter time frames here. Longer term, yes, I am short. I have closed that short position. I did tell you that on Twitter as well. I closed that massive short position that I had open. It was about 65% profit. I don't know if I don't actually know if I posted it on Twitter, to be fair. But yeah, 65% in a profit. I told you that I was closing it. I didn't show the actual result. I'll see if I can just find that for you quickly. So I did close that short, but I am looking to open up another short from that level again. So yeah, I am looking to short as well, but just in that shorter term time frame, I am looking to get those little longs in, just to trade the shorter term time frames. That's what I want to do. So yeah, bringing my screen back up here again, you can see I'll close that long position, nice. 63% in a profit. I entered that short 22,720, and if we go back to the charts, you can see that this chart here. Yeah, this chart here. So taking a look at this chart here, you can see that I entered at the very top of this move here. The very top of it was actually 22,780. I entered at 22,720, so almost the very top. And yeah, I'm going to be looking at another short position from this level here. That's what I'm looking at. In the shorter term, I am expecting the price to potentially come back up here. The confirmation would be the break towards the upside of that parallel channel on the 30-minute. and then a break above the previous high, which is sat at around $20,500. A break above that would confirm to me that this inverse Bart-Simpson pattern on those shorter time frames, such as the 1 hour and the 30-minute, is most likely going to play out. We will most likely come back up to the between $22,600 and the $30,000, sorry, not $30,000, $23,000 level. And then that's where I would be going short. So shorter term, looking for that long up to here, but longer term, I'm looking to short this level up here. And yeah, as I said before, I'm looking to short this level because it's major resistance, this purple resistance level. Whenever you see purple resistance with a red outline on my charts, you know that's major resistance. And the same with support. If you see just a blue box, then that is major support level. But that's this resistance, sorry, is also in confluence, perfect confluence actually, with this golden pocket, which are these yellow lines here between the 0.618 and the 0.66 level as well. So lots and lots of confluence there for major resistance. That's why I'm going to be shorting there. And I'm going to be shorting back down to these lows here, taking profit at these lows if that occurs, of course, and then holding 50% of that profit open, of that trade open, again, to see if we can go lower, potentially down to 18,000, maybe even back down to $17,500, which, get rid of this, is the previous low from all the way back here. So $17,600 approximately. That is where the previous low is. So yeah, in the short term, I'm looking for this long position. I'm looking for the price to potentially come back up to this $22,600, $22,300 level. Then I will be looking for that massive short position up here, and then that break all the way down. That rejection all the way back down here. So if we do come up here, of course, I will go live and I will show you opening those short positions again, like I did back here. But yeah, for the invalidation, talking about the invalidation here, the invalidation would be a break of the resistance. Candle breaks back above this resistance level on the 4 hour, and candle breaks above the golden pocket as well. So that's what I'll be looking at for that invalidation. But yeah, in the shorter term, just looking at this this channel here. So this is actually a different chart. I haven't got the other charts back here. But yeah, so this parallel channel, I'm looking at the resistance being tested up here. If we do see the price come and test the price target of this pattern here. So we've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I might stay live for the close of this candle then. Let's do that. Let's stay live for the close of this candle and just see what happens, because we could find support along this value area low, which is this blue line here, which is in perfect confluence with that 0.618, which is the golden pocket between that 0.618 and that 0.66. So that's going to act as resistance. It's from this swing high here to this swing low here. So from the top and the bottom of this range on the 15-minute. And yeah, we want to break above that. We can actually put in a range on this 15-minute as well. I know there's going to be even more clutter on this chart, but it is all necessary. So yeah, we could break above. So we have this smaller range on this 15-minute as well. You can see we found really nice support along the value area low right here. And this is sort of why I haven't been shorting, because we found a lot of support along here. Of course, I would have gone short if we broke towards the downside of this descending triangle here, which is the support is sat at $19,650. And if we do get a confirmed fake out here, then that shorting opportunity is still there. But right now we are looking a little bit more bullish in the shorter term, just to make you aware, the shorter term, not the longer term. So yeah, if we can get back above this value area high on the 15-minute, so value area high is coming in at $19,811 right now. As you can see, we've used it as major resistance as well here. So we've seen the resistance, and then the price has come down to the value area low. That tends to be what happens. Also, the point of control, the red line here, we do tend to use that as a bit of support and resistance, as you can see there. We've used it as support and resistance. So it'd be nice for even more confluence for us to break above that value area high on this range on the 15-minute. So that's what we'll be looking for. We've got 30 seconds left. Let's see if we can We're not getting sort of that confirmed. I would like to see the bounce above the golden pocket and above that this current value area high here on the 15-minute. Then we have the value area low, of course, on the 30-minute, which is this level here that we want to reclaim as well. But yeah, 10 seconds. So doesn't look like we are going to get that confirmed bounce off of that level. I would like to see a bit of a bigger candle, but yeah, we'll see. Obviously, I'll keep you updated with this on Twitter as well. If we can't hold this, then we would most likely come and retest the support, the previous resistance, now support level at the top of the triangle. Then I'll be looking for a bounce there if we can't get a confirmed bounce from here. But confirmed bounce from here, I would be going long. If not, if we do come back down to this previous resistance, now support level, I'd be looking for the confirmed bounce there to then take that long position. And just going through that again, if we do go long there and if we do get that confirmed long there and we do come up to the price target at approximately 19,000, 19,930, then the likelihood of it is we are going to come and retest this channel, this descending channel up here. If we break out of that, then we'll most likely come up to $20,500 approximately. And if we break above this swing high up here, then we could see the price come all the way up to this major resistance up here, where I would then be going short. So that's what I'm looking at. I think I'm going to finish this live here because I'm not going to wait around for this. I'll just give you what I'm looking for, and that is the confirmed bounce of this level here. If we don't get the confirmed bounce of this level here, then the confirmed bounce of the previous resistance, now support. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you smash a like on this video. I do really appreciate it. Then I can continue to bring you this content. And yeah, I do enjoy bringing you this content. So it'd be great if you can smash that like button. I do really appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching and sticking around. And I will see you later on for the live. Just to give you an update on that, we will be going live a little bit later today. Ben has a few things going on, so we are going to go live, but just a little bit later on today. So Ben will be joining us for that as well. So thank you very much for joining, and I will see you later on today in the normal live.